3, 2, 1, 0. Mute my other computer. And we are live. Welcome back. Sunday night, How We Cruise live stream. How's everybody doing this week?
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. It is good to see everybody. People popping in the chat early. That's right, Meg. 0. My counting skills are hopefully not as good as my... Well, see, this one's tonight.
Yeah,
this
good.
one's... I did it blindfolded.
No, yeah.
This one's Julie's tonight. This is a topic tonight that is near and dear to Julie's heart. She is the foodie here amongst us.
But I didn't make it.
I will cooperate in the chat. I will post your comments. So tell us what you like about the food. But that is a very important topic tonight, is what is the best food at sea? Who's got the best food at sea? Start arguing in the chat, because we want to know, because I'm certain the claws are coming out tonight. We're gonna see who you people really are tonight as we argue over Guy's Burgers versus Sorrento's Pizza versus the Indulge Food Hall. So start telling us.
Ooh,
and yes, okay. Wanda, Taylor ham does need to be on every cruise that leaves from New Jersey. Yes, you are correct.
I'm totally game with that.
I'm
totally
actually
down.
Considering, just for the I will purchase my own cruise ship, sail it only out of New Jersey, and serve only Taylor ham.
Okay, you do that.
Sometimes we operate in extremes here at the How We Cruise channel, but Catherine says the best food is what's included. Yes, you are 100% speaking.
I agree with that entirely. That's part of what we're going to talk about tonight. Like, how many of you pay for upgrades and specialty dining versus main dining room versus buffets versus all kinds of things. So
Wanda says, I have won the lottery and I'm buying us a cruise ship. Okay. How nice of you to think that you all are included.
Wanda, pick number 1.
It's good. I have a feeling there's going to be a high kick count tonight. This is a very controversial topic. It's a very, very controversial topic tonight. So
I don't know if everybody loves food.
Well, yes, but you're going to listen. I am. So things I am predicting for. I'm going to make my predictions.
Okay.
Somebody's going to get upset about the key lunch.
Who?
I don't know. Somebody. I'm playing odds.
Okay, keep going.
There will be an argument over Guy's Burgers.
Maybe.
Portside Barbecue versus Pig and Anchor.
Okay. All right, what else we got? All right. Oh, say hello.
But we don't like controversy.
Let's get this show on the road.
All right,
guys. Happy Sunday. We didn't roll in as hot as we normally do tonight. It wasn't too bad today, but as always, crazy week. I know you want to say your hellos, but
no, this is your
okay. Right before we came on, of course, we always put the kids to bed. This is why we come in at 9:00 at night Eastern time. And Brian's birthday was this week. We have a 12-year-old, guys. He's 12. Our baby, my baby, the little guy that made me a mom is 12. He loves steak. So part of actually his birthday celebration was we are going. Oh, see what I did there? I didn't even mean to do it. We're going to be on the celebration in 13 days. Cannot wait. And we decided we don't normally do specialty dining. We just don't. We like the main dining room. We're happy with the food that we can get elsewhere on the ship. And we're just love it. I mean, don't get me wrong, but we're a family of 5, so we've done some specialty dining, me and you, but normally we got the kids, we didn't do the NDS.
No, yeah, you're right. We've done.
So anyway, part of Brian's birthday celebration is we're gonna do a Fahrenheit 555 with him because he wants to do the steakhouse. He loves steak. So tonight we were watching videos on that. So we saw some good videos. So if anybody's has some good thoughts on Fahrenheit 555. We have not been there yet. Anything that we have to order, anything that we have to get. And actually, I left him upstairs. I said, you can finish watching this video and then you have to go to bed. So we were watching a few videos, and I'm going to go back and finish watching what I was watching. I'm excited. I'm super excited because I am the foodie.
I know that there are definitely some fans of Fahrenheit 555 in this chat. If you are, drop a flame. How about that? Drop
a flame. All right.
We're gonna make you go
any emoji.
We're gonna make you go digging. We're gonna go make you go digging for emojis tonight. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep everybody busy. No, there will be no smoked oysters. No, that's not happening. We did that once, and
for him, but
sometimes
I'll take him anytime.
Yeah. No, we're.
Yeah, there we go. I'm seeing it.
Well, why don't we say hello?
He's got the taco.
Why don't I made a couple of notes here. And feel free to.
We'll wrap around and I'll tell you guys what I think I'm going to order at Fahrenheit 555.
You can just check those off or cross those off or do whatever.
Okay.
But here's what we're going to do. We will just say hello to. Whoops, that's not what we do.
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. So. Was it last week? Last week we had a little bit of an issue with the chat. I did a little bit of research. Melon did have an issue, so we are in the process of converting off of Melon, but not tonight. So you're stuck with Melon tonight. So here we go. So hello everyone. Hello Cruise Nuts. Thank you for joining us. Being first in. Meg is here with us. Thank you for joining us.
Awesome.
Let's see who else.
I saw some tags, guys. Sorry I didn't say hello.
Scott McNeil has joined us. How are you this evening, sir? Good to see you. We have the Catherine concept here, who food is her favorite topic. So we are expecting some comments out of you tonight. Let's see who else is here. Blaine is with us. Blaine, I'm sure we'll have some comments for us tonight. Chris Cram has joined us. Hello, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Michael and Maria are here. I'm sorry you had a tough week.
Yeah.
I hope we can turn it around, and we will send you a message.
Prayers and thoughts to you, and we'll send you a message. I hope everything's is okay.
We have Maria's here also. We have Wanda's here. Hello, happy Sunday, all. How are you? We're getting duplicates now. Sea Lag Journeys has joined us. Thank you for staying up late with us, guys. We try to wake up early for you guys, and sometimes it happens.
A lot of times I get the notification on my phone, and I'm
as
like
trying into work.
I'm trying to get the kids. Yeah, you've already left. I'm trying to get the kids ready for school, and when I can, I try to log in. So thank you guys. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Melissa McDonald is here. Hello, how are you this evening? Let's see, who else do we have here?
Melissa, I got 2 coming up at the end of the year. Can't wait.
Kathy is here from Wisconsin. Oh, is Kathy one of our Wisconsin people?
We have a lot of people from Wisconsin.
We have let's see, cruising on the high seas and travel is here with us this evening. How are you? I saw a couple. I thought I saw. Who else?
Or maybe she's thinking that.
Lori has joined us. Hello, how are you? And we're going to start the argument early. NCL was the best food at sea, hands down. You're not going to get an argument out of me.
I have a ranking, and I'm going to share it with you guys. And that's what's going to that's the stuff that's going to cause arguments.
We'll get there. Kevin is here. Region 7 Seas has the best food, but unless you have a stupid, crazy budget, that isn't going to happen. Kevin, if you'd like to book Region 7 Seas, give us a call. We'll take care of that. Mom on the other side is here. My mom has joined us this evening and totally agrees about the Taylor ham. Let's see. Who else do we have? Let's see. First time on Royal Caribbean, June 23rd. Can't wait to try the food. Wait, I think I know somebody else who's going to be on.
Who is that?
June
23rd.
I hope you mean Oasis of the Seas.
I was going to say.
I hope so.
What ship are you on? Are you on Oasis with us?
I hope so. Let's see. All right, let's start getting into some arguments now. Let's start getting into some arguments.
Is it somebody that's sailing with us, or just somebody that's
traveling
on the
Mannings
ship?
have joined us? Also. Hello. I'm going to assume that's Gary. How are you, sir, this evening? Let's see. Actually, hopefully it's Teresa, because then I don't have to eat any more oysters or gators or anything else that's going to kill me. Let's see. I almost died.
Not from that.
He almost killed me. He tried. Let's see. Chris says they booked the chef's table on Anthem in November.
How was it, Chris?
No,
really?
He
how was
has
it
booked. He's coming.
Oh,
with it.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. okay, in November.
Yes.
Sorry, I
You
got
got
excited. I got ahead of myself.
We'll talk about Chef's
I
Table.
can't wait to talk about Chef's Table.
Okay.
And I can't wait to hear from those of you who have done it.
Kevin says, when we cruise, we are happy with whatever is served. Yes. I've never had a bad meal.
No. Even if I get something that I'm not particularly fond of, or if it's not cooked to my liking, like you're on a cruise and they'll replace it with no problem or whatever. Like, I've never had an issue with food on the ship.
All right.
Does that mean I got something maybe it wasn't my favorite? Like very rarely, but it's taken care of, no problem.
Lots of shots happening. It's desserts. Oh, Bruce is here from Ocean to Ocean. How are you, sir? Good evening. Good to see you. Let's see, creme brulee. We're into desserts already. We didn't even get the appetizers yet. We're already talking about desserts. Look at this. Wow. All right. Let's get to the bottom. I think we said hello to everybody. So, Jamie from Sharon at Sea Travel is here. Auntie Neen has joined us.
Hey.
Let me get there so that way we can say hello to everybody.
Jamie. Hi, Auntie.
And there they are. Have luggage will travel. I am so sorry we missed you guys earlier. Thank you for joining us.
No, you're not late. You're right on time.
Yes, no, we didn't miss anything.
Not late.
And all you missed was our opinions of Little Debbie's. That's about it. Leanne Mims is here. How are you? All right, let's get into.
Yeah, it's nice to see. We got to get into our
discussion. The world with Chris. Yes. All right. So what do you want to start with?
Well, okay. I think I would start with something different than you because I'm looking at your list here.
I just started jotting. I was scribbling.
I want to know, when you get on a ship, what is your first food to go to?
That's a good start with the beginning.
Yeah. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. Sorry. Anyway, where do you go? I mean, come on. Everybody has even if you don't go right to the food, what's your first thing that you do when you get on a ship? What kind of food? Now, we know that the different lines have different types of restaurants. Let's just talk about
they are an Oasis. So you have to tell us who you are.
Shroom DWO. Do we know you? If not, please
They're
come
from
say hello
Washington.
to us. Oh, we might have a clue. Do we know you? If we know you, I have a clue.
Being secretive. Tracy has joined us. Hello. Next Sunday on Oasis for me. Hello.
So
sorry. All right.
I'm going to talk about the three that we know the best, which is Norwegian, Carnival, and Royal. Mm-hmm. So I think that a lot of people on Norwegian go to like Oceans. A lot of people on Carnival go to like Guys or Shack's Chicken or
Shrimp says we don't know each other. Well,
we don't.
Give it about 48 days and you're gonna wish you did.
Stop. I can't wait. I'm so happy that you're selling. We're gonna be on the same ship as you.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, we're gonna be on the same ship as you. So please say hello to us and happy to have you in the chat here. So please chime in. Have you been on Oasis before? And please let us know what you like to eat. And then on Royal, I mean, there's all kinds of things. There's the roast beef sandwich that I can't even pronounce the name of, like what they call it down in Park Cafe. Some people go right to the buffet. Some people go to the hot dog stand on Oasis, or they'll go to Sorrento's on. We talked about Carnival and Norwegian. I don't know. Where do people go?
So where do you go?
Where do you go in Disney?
The buffet.
The buffet. MSC.
Most
probably
people
the
run
buffet. I don't know. I haven't been on
MSC. Stuff
MSC.
like that.
So where do you like to go eat? I think.
All right. So I'll start grabbing some comments here. See the World with Chris, who we didn't say hello to yet, says first on Carnival is Guys. First on Royal is the Doghouse. And first food on Virgin is the shrimp at the dockyard. Interesting. There you go. I'll agree with Guys. I'll agree with the Doghouse.
We'll have to go check that out.
Yes, we'll have to. Let's see here. Oh, they never cruised before. Oh, so you find us, and we'll show you where to eat. Let's see. Cruising for Food says they deliberately do not eat until I'm on the ship on embarkation day. It makes that first better. Yeah, so you must hang out with Julie because I fight with her all morning. All I want is my coffee and my breakfast.
I'm like, let's just get on the ship. You can get coffee, you can get food, you can get whatever you want. You can get, just get on the ship. So, okay, so let's talk to our new friends here from Washington who are going to be on Oasis on their first cruise. So when you get on Oasis, a beautiful ship, the Park Cafe in Central Park has a very well-known roast beef sandwich. We tried this when we were on Harmony. We actually vlogged it, and I don't think either one of us were. I mean, it's very good. It's very, very, very good. It's very good. But like, it wasn't. I don't. It's not one of the foods that I like sit at night and crave and think about like the next time I'm on a ship. Because I'll tell you what, blue iguana is.
Big
And
fan.
guys, I'm not a big burger fan, but even Guy's Burger is. The roast beef sandwich on oil is not. The dog, the what is it? Big dog. What do they call it? The dog house. Is the dog house. The dog house on oil. They have really good hot dogs.
This is my first meal as well. Beer is the first thing I watch. That's my first meal.
I always get a Prosecco.
And my second meal.
The first thing that I got.
Usually my third.
The first thing I got on a cruise ship is a Prosecco, or a sparkling I say a sparkling anything, because I want to celebrate being on the cruise. That's the first thing I always get. Sorrento's is like a night or late night pizza on Carnival.
We'll talk about
or Sorrento's and oil. They're nighttime foods for me. I don't want to. I never crave them during the day ever. All right, so what else we got? Who else is getting?
Let's see. Michael and Maria said if we're not in a group cruise, they usually in a suite, and they don't eat in the MDR or the Windjammer. It's coastal kitchen or a specialty restaurant. That's true. So a lot of the suite neighborhoods. So especially on Royal, they have the coastal kitchen, and coastal kitchen is an amazing eatery where it's just so nice that it's easy to get into. If you're in a suite and it's just easy, it's so easy. There's no crowds. It's
Mikey and Maria, is there any special dish or any snack or any special something that they have there? I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry.
God bless you.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Who else has got a boarding day?
Mike and Maria, is there anything that you really like to order there? Like anything that you know that you're gonna get there?
We have a vote for the chicken tacos from the Blue Iguana are the best.
We
are definitely a big fan. So now, should we do?
I know.
SCT Adventures has joined us. Hello, Greg and Felicia. How are you guys this evening? I thought I saw somebody else in the chat too. Together We Travel has joined us. Hello, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Let's see, who else?
Can we just talk about Blue Iguana for a minute? Blue Iguana is one of my all-time. It beats a Local Fresh, like hands down, in my opinion. Like, this is where we're gonna start getting controversial with people and whatever. But like, the Blue Iguana is so good. I absolutely.
Keep going.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Keep
more.
going.
Sorry, guys.
I'm just gonna put this up on the screen.
I absolutely.
While you talk about Blue
I
Iguana.
can eat their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Of course, I like other foods, and I want to eat other foods, so I won't eat there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I think almost every morning on a Carnival ship, I will try to get Blue Iguana for breakfast. I don't mind that. And I love my Eggs Benedict, though. Eggs Benedict for breakfast, hands down. Have to have Eggs Benedict at least once on a cruise, if not multiple times.
I am a big fan of Blue Iguana for breakfast. Usually a pretty short line. They got a nice breakfast burrito. You can get right out. So you grab your chair on the Lido deck. You grab a bite to eat. It's right there. Definitely a good go-to.
Ooh, see, people. Chris doesn't think that they're consistent.
Right,
I don't know. They've been good every time I've been there. I don't know. So.
Oh, there you go. I had some great burritos at Blue Iguana, but they are not. We've always.
I don't
been
like
good.
rice though. I love being able to like order exactly what I want because I don't like the rice. So I like extra beans and.
Sea Lake says, "Got to get that sail away rum punch when you're on Carnival. It makes any food great. You know,
Well, that's true.
Any meal that you wash down with that nice first vacation drink.
Cool.
Should we have changed this to best drinks at sea, or is that next week?
Next week we know what we're talking about next week. But can we please let's do that? Okay, guys, we're gonna do best drinks at sea.
Stay tuned. We'll tell you about what we're gonna talk about next week.
I just forgot. It's all over the place.
Cruising on the High Seas says, "Can I have one of everything?" That's what cruising's all about. If you don't gain at least 7 to 10 pounds on your cruise, it's your own fault.
That's what I was gonna say. As a mom who is not cooking, or I'll say I was gonna say do the dishes, but actually I usually cook and Brian usually cleans. So you do the dishes. But anyway, if I'm not cooking or doing the dishes, it tastes delicious to me. But yeah,
Definitely tastes
iguana,
better when somebody
a
else is preparing it.
burrito, a taco. Those tortillas are so good, and man, just like
Okay,
so
so
good.
boarding day favorites. We've got blue iguana.
Yeah, but
We've got avoid the buffet, right? And I think everybody tends to agree with
uh,
that. And if you're on a Royal Caribbean Oasis
Blue
class
Iguana.
trip,
We also
The
avoid the
jury's-
buffet.
the
Yet
jury's
it's always
out.
packed.
well, yeah, because
I guess the cool kids are in the chat here. We
Yeah,
all agree.
we all know.
We all know. Okay, if
So-
you know, you know.
so
If you know, you know.
shh, don't tell anybody else. Send them all to the buffet.
Oh boy.
Cruising. Oh, where'd it go? Hold on. Cruising on the high sea says 7 to 10 pounds, bud. That's where you are wrong. It's 14 to 20. Ugh. I try to pace myself. I try.
Now that we're cruising more, the problem is being able to drop that between cruises.
Yeah, usually-
it used to be
So
easier,
yeah,
but
usually
now
I
it's
can
like
get her off a cruise, and I can get rid of it. We got off the breakaway in January, and the pounds that I gained have forgotten that they're supposed to stay on the cruise ship, so they're still with me.
Maybe I finished that really
and
fast.
and we're leaving in 13 days, so that's kind of a problem. So
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get on the celebration, guys. Been watching videos, been watching everybody's posts. Can't wait to meet Lee. I mean, I can't wait to.
see, I told you we were gonna have fights.
Who's fighting about what?
No, well, nobody's fighting, but we're having. So Have Luggage Will Travel says, I avoid the buffets in general, too many people.
I
And
too.
Catherine says, don't hate on the buffet.
Okay, so I love the food at the buffet, and I love eating at the buffet, but I don't like fighting people, and I find it like I don't. I mean, there's always rude people, right? Everywhere you go, and you just can't let that bother you. But there's always that crazy person who just like nudges in front of you, and then like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, plus, I like to sit down at the table and have somebody bring me my meal. It's so nice to be served when you're on vacation.
Can I tell you what I like about the buffet?
I really like that. I really like just sitting down and not having to get up and worry about anything. And the food's brought to me. It's so nice.
I'm going to tell you what I love about the buffet.
What do you love about it?
What I love about the buffet is the fact that there are so many options in there.
Yeah.
That Julie can get something that she likes and will enjoy. And I can get chicken nuggets and French fries. And occasionally a burger.
It's true.
Let's see.
I think my mission in our marriage is to get you to like anything other than the kids menu. I know.
Your mission has failed.
I don't want to change you. I love you, but come on.
I tried in
There's
New
some
Orleans
really
and I
good-
almost died. I almost
didn't
died.
die. But you didn't
There
die.
was,
But you didn't.
but I almost did.
You didn't almost die.
Who was this in New Orleans? You were there. You saw it. Julie tried to kill me. Actually, I think it was Gary that tried to
I
kill me.
was going to say,
It
if
was
anyone
Gary.
tried to kill you, it wasn't me. It was Gary.
Gary. I'm sure Josh had a hand in it there. I'm so,
All right. But did you die? Exactly. He's still here.
Let's see. Here we go.
And a full investigation is going to be open if you ever do. So great. Thanks.
All right. Let's see. I gotta.
I know
all right,
there's a
let's move
fly
on.
in here.
Let's
I
move
know
on.
it's
All right.
driving
What
me
do-
crazy. Okay, so
So we
talk
got
about
boarding day. All right.
boarding
We got
day,
boarding
yeah.
day covered. If you're on Royal
I
Caribbean,
mean, well, we didn't talk about Guy's Burger.
what's there to talk about? It's like the best burger.
Because even I don't like burgers, and I love Guy's Burger. I mean, it's so
Big patty with the bacon.
good.
Got it. No.
And I mean, was it? I know they're in the chat.
Oh, hold on.
Give
Wrong
them
one.
some curry.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mark and Nader here. How are you guys doing? Hopefully
Hey
you're
guys.
feeling better.
Oh, yeah, Mark. I hope that you're home and feeling good.
Give him some curry. No.
What?
No. Give him some good curry. No.
Josh is in the chat, right? Josh, was it you that did,
He tried to kill me too.
or
They're all trying to kill
who
me.
got the
They're all out
plain
together.
Jane and put the barbecue on it and made their own mishmash? Was that you, Josh?
That could have been our son.
No. It was a video that I watched. It was somebody, and I think it was Josh.
That could have been our son.
No,
We have a video of Bride.
no, I
with
know.
his
No, no,
Guy's
no, no. I'm
Burger.
telling you, I watched somebody else. It was Josh.
It
Say,
was Josh.
say it was Josh that did it. I remember watching that. I think I watched it a couple times. That was good.
Oh, here's
So
an
do you-
idea.
do
Catherine's
you-
got a good. Ooh, here we go. I'll take their fries to the buffet for chili and cheese.
Oh, good.
Good.
That was exactly what I was going to
That's a
ask.
good
Do you guys
tip.
do any mishmashes, or
There's
do you
a
go to
good
one
tip.
place and then the other place to kind of like make your own concoctions?
That's a good tip.
I'm thinking in 13 days, maybe I'm going to come up with something, and if you guys can come up with it, let's have a little contest here, because I mean, you also have Shacks, but I'm just going to talk my two favorite, between Guy's Burger and the Blue Iguana, which are usually close in vicinity.
They're a
Let's
little
come
further-
up with a mishmash. Let's come up with something
They're a
between.
little further apart on Celebration.
That's okay. Guy's Burger. I'm going to come up with like a taco burger or a burrito burger, or I'm going to come up with a mishmash, and I'm going to have to think on that. Ooh, yeah. Can't wait. All right.
Z
Anyway.
has joined us. Congratulations, Z, on your sobriety. We're very proud of you, and we're
Z, so
supporting
happy
you.
to have you here. So glad to see you. Thank you so much. All right.
All right,
So
where we going
what about
next?
pizza? What's the best pizza? Let's see.
Oh,
Come on,
this
guys.
isn't even a conversation.
Do you know what pizza I've been craving?
Ilios.
No. Last weekend we came in and we told you guys we were at Kalahari for the day, and my goodness, that pizza.
What-
I mean,
what
it
good
wasn't.
pizza.
It
It
was
really
good
was.
pizza. It was not like New York pizza. It wasn't pizza, which is what we're used to. It was not. It wasn't good pizza. It was just good pizza. It was like the pizza that was really. Oh gosh, it was so good, and I have actually been craving it since we had it last weekend.
Chris Cram, discussion over. Sorrento's Pizza. There is no competition. Best pizza at sea.
You know, there's a lot of people that like Carnival's pizza out there. And I can't disagree that they do have good pizza, but there's something about Sorrento's.
We have, let's see, Wanda's saying the best gluten-free pizza, which is very important.
I haven't had any of the gluten-free pizza, so I
gluten-free
can't speak to
pizza
that.
on Carnival and Princess. Let's see. Ooh, we're gonna rewind a little bit. Coltar says, "Guy's Burger with the big chicken, slam two together and make a hybrid." That's a good idea. Mike and Maria said they heard that MSC has the best pizza. Say, well, we are going to have to go on MSC and find that out.
Yes, we're going to have to.
Sea Leg votes
We
for
could have been on them
Alfredo's.
already, but
All right,
somebody dropped that ball.
Sea Leg votes for Alfredo's, and I saw another vote for. Hold on, what did I see a vote for? Scott said Princess.
On top of it, what type of pizza is the best? So,
the pepperoni, definitely.
No. Listen,
why is this
pepperoni
part of the
pizza is great at
conversation?
home, but like, oh, there's so many good combinations. Like
Gary says the Pizza Pirate has the best for us.
Ooh. I like a
And-
veggie everything. Like,
And
love it.
everybody hates Connor. Connor's here. Connor's outdoor activities is here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
Welcome
joining
into
us.
the chat. We want to know what you want to eat on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Let's see. So pizza. We're talking about pizza right now.
Yeah, I like a veggie everything, like olives, onions,
Well,
peppers. I'm not talking at home. I'm talking about on a cruise.
Josh and Amanda have taken this to a whole new level. They have added pizza in New York City,
Listen,
which you cannot compare
no,
cruise ship pizza
no,
to pizza in New York
because
City.
let's face it,
It's
cruise
just not
ship
the same.
pizza
It's just,
is delicious, but it's
not New York City.
really pizza.
Mike and Maria, chime in.
So
New York
sorry.
City pizza.
I'm sorry if I offend anybody out there. And
I'm
if
not.
there's anybody
No,
from
New York
Chicago
City
out
pizza.
there, either
That's not
Chicago pizza
pizza.
is not pizza either.
No,
I
it's
know
not
it's
pizza.
not. It's like a dough ball with
It's
cheese and sauce or
it's
something like that.
no.
Listen,
Now I'm getting
Pizza,
upset.
like a
Getting upset.
good
You don't mess
slice.
with my pizza. You don't mess with my burgers.
A good slice of New York pizza is, I mean, that's the real deal. You just, that's the real deal. We're from New Jersey. We can get good pizza. You get on a cruise ship, it's delicious.
Cruising on high seas. I gotta go now. We were talking way too much about food. Now I gotta go eat. As you guys have made me very hungry. I hope you're kidding, but if you do,
I got to refill my water cup. So
go have a
okay,
meal
okay.
and come on back and talk to us. But definitely make sure you are full and prepared for your next meal. The Catherine Concept says, I have never tried Sorrento's, but the Carnival pizza is one of my favorites. The GF pizza on Carnival was horrid on 3 ships I tried it on.
Ooh,
Oh, gluten-free pizza.
Oh.
And even delivered in hopes it would be better. Oh, that's a shame. Let's see. On deck with CB. Oh, welcome.
Hey,
thank you for
guys.
joining us. They were not impressed with MSC's pizza.
Huh.
So you know what? It just goes to show.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a good conversation for your first meal. Oh, thank you for
Hey, thanks for
subscribing.
subscribing, guys. So good to have you.
We had
Hope you like our other
a
stuff.
good discussion on what your first meal was, and I mean, again, the jury was out. Some people were like, when you get on that Oasis class ship, do you go for the roast beef sandwich or not? Buffet, yes. Buffet, no. I mean, you really can't go wrong. Again, if you don't gain 10 pounds or 15 to 20
Listen,
on a cruise, it's your own damn fault. Let's see. What else? Let's see.
I just spit my world.
Yeah.
Leanne. That's okay. I still like you, but really? I mean, well, I'll say this. When we order pizza at home, when we order pizza at home, I'll actually pass a lot of times. I'm like, you guys eat pizza, and I'll get something else and make something else for myself. I'm not a huge pizza person, although I do love a great New York slice, and I love pizza on a cruise ship, especially late night pizza. Yes. There's nothing like a good slice.
I'm assuming Jamie is saying New York. No, you cannot compare them ever. We saw Matthew's reviews of New York City pizza, and we wholeheartedly agree with him. You cannot touch New York City pizza. It's not. You just can't.
But you can't touch cruise ship pizza at 11 o'clock at night. I mean, just after the show and a couple drinks. That just have
I
a nice
can understand that. You can't when you're from New York. I mean, pizza's just. I mean.
All right. So we're still on pizza?
We can get off pizza. You guys want to move on from pizza?
Oh.
I mean, pizza's always better at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you, Wanda. Yes, late night pizza, great after night of drinking. Even if you haven't been drinking, but I mean, especially if you've had a few drinks, you've been wandering the ship, going to a show, listening to some music, and then before you head to bed to go grab a slice of pizza. It's just so good. It's hot and somebody else made it. It's not like you're having to either order it or cook it yourself.
Oh, thank you, Wanda.
Thank you, Wanda.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Great topic tonight. You guys rock. Hashtag
we're talking
NJ Envy. Yes.
We're fellow New Jerseyan,
Mm-hmm.
We're talking food.
We're even from the same county.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
We should have had Wanda come on. Wanda, we'll have to have you come on.
That would have been a good idea.
I know. I didn't even think about it. Wanda, let's talk. We're gonna have to.
We'll redo this one with Wanda.
Well, we still got drink. We just said we're gonna have a drink one coming up. So.
Oh, we'll get Jimmy for that. Let's see. Late night pizza is the best. So, that's what I was gonna say. The last time we were on Oasis of the Seas, where the schooner bar is, which is where the piano is on Royal Caribbean, we would sit up at the schooner bar, and the kids would actually walk down the stairs, go get pizza, and come right back up to the schooner bar. So we had our nice schooner bar. We had our pizza. We had our.
Is Melissa still in the chat? We did that a few times too, maybe, I think. So listen, we could talk about pizza all night long. We have a couple other things to talk about food. So what about the MDR? Are we yay MDR or nay MDR?
We're moving on for pizza. All right. There's still a lot of pizza comments that I apologize that I didn't get to, but Kevin says he needs to go to New York to weigh in on their pizza versus Chicago, and Melissa says, Julie,
you know it. Mm-hmm.
You know it.
You know it. It's what we do. We get pizza.
All right.
To go up there.
Let's start another fight.
Okay.
Ready?
So MDR, yay or nay? I love the MDR. I love the MDR.
Oh, are we supposed to disagree?
No, we're not supposed to.
Oh.
Why
to make it's for do it for the vlog.
No, we are always ourselves. We're transparent. Like
I like the MDR.
No we love the MDR. I love being able to go sit down, be served, have a variety of things to order. I don't care if it's the same menu or a different menu, and there's all kinds of controversy about the menus and are they streamlining. I think it just makes the food better. And I know, I do believe.
Sure. Shroom, send us a PM. We will get you in touch with some good pizza. I promise. We will get you good pizza. I promise.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So the MDR. Sorry, I didn't want to ignore.
Yeah.
MDR.
So I love being served. Let's talk about the menus for a minute, because there's some people. I do think that the cruise lines in general are kind of making the food on the MDR menu a little more subdued, if for lack of a better whatever, because I do think they want to push the specialty restaurants. Let's face it, it's a business, and they like the specialty restaurants definitely specialize in what they do. But the MDR is just, they have great food. It's a nice place. The waiters and the servers are always top notch. You know? Ooh,
So
no MDR.
lot of wow, this is like a split 50-50.
Yeah.
It's so Leanne says yes to the MDR. And
Chris-
Josh says no to the MDR.
Chris
And
Cram
like-
said MDR for breakfast.
Which
Chris,
is a good call.
I totally agree with you, and I can never get them to go to the MDR for breakfast.
But there's a reason.
What?
The MDR, and there's a comment here.
I don't
There's a comment
disagree.
here.
That's why we don't argue.
There's a comment here. Hold on, where is it? I think it was Sea Leg. Where is
Amanda,
it?
Josh goes because he loves me.
Let's see. Where was it? Well, anyway, the comment was that it takes a long time. I'm waiting. Yeah. Okay. So I'll Adam and Debbie. We hate that we spend so much time waiting. Yeah, I agree.
You know, it's not even about the waiting for me. When, especially like if we're getting off the ship and we're dressed, it's one thing to go to the MDR. But like if it's a sea day, we typically spend the day like out on the deck or the activities or the whatever, and we're not necessarily dressed for the MDR. And I know that it's much more casual in the breakfast time, but you're still not going to wear like your bathing suit and the cover up. And I like to get out on the deck, so you know I pick and choose. But I do love a good MDR breakfast. Absolutely love it, especially on debarkation day.
Yes, if you can get there early enough.
If you get to the main
yes,
dining room on the day that you get off the ship, it's so nice to have your luggage, ready to go. You're getting off the ship. You go sit in the main dining room. Somebody comes, they serve you your last meal, and then you cry as you walk off the ship.
Breakfast in the MDR is way faster than dinner.
It is.
That is definitely true.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a difference too between the different cruise lines too. I mean, when we were on the NCL Prima and we went to the main dining room, even for lunch, I felt like we were waiting for a year and a half just to get a simple meal. When it got there, it was really good. Like the food on NCL and the main dining room was amazing.
Okay. I did say earlier that I was going to rank them. I'm just going to throw this into the chat real quick, and we're coming back to
drop bombs. There you go. Drop bombs.
Sorry. Norwegian, I think, has the best food. It is so good on every NCL ship. Their food is excellent. Carnival, to me, is second. Carnival's food, fantastic. Awesome. Royal, love you. You have really good food, but I'm going to rank you number 3. So I go NCL, then Carnival, then Royal.
Marty is here. Hey, Shug. How are you, sir? Good to see you. I'm glad you made it in. Kevin says, where'd it go?
Don't tip it over. That's Katie's thing that she does.
Kevin says, what? People actually eat on the ship on the last day? We were off by 8 a.m. at the latest. Now.
Kev, listen.
Well, hold on. This is important. Because if you have a flight that leaves on the day of disembarkation, debarkation, that could be a fight in the chat too. Is it disembarkation or debarkation? I
don't know. I think it's dis.
We're travel agents and we don't know.
But what's funny is I go back and forth and I say both of them.
Yeah, we do too. Now, if you have a flight and you got to get moving, you got to get hustling. Yeah, I agree with you, Kev. Right off the ship, get moving, get going, get in that Uber, get in that taxi, get in that shuttle, and get out of there. But on our last,
then you're in that shuttle, or you're
on that
plane, or you're in your car going.
We had a cruise that left out of Port Canaveral, and our flight wasn't until 7:00 at night. So our plan was to get off the ship in Port Canaveral, grab a rental car, because then we had a place to put our luggage for the day, and we could drive around the area with the kids for a little bit. And I think we went over to Disney
we went up to
Springs,
Disney
what we
Springs,
ended up
yeah.
doing with the kids. But that day, everybody was trying to get off the ship super quick. We knew we didn't have any place to go. So we waited as absolutely long as possible until they forcibly removed us from the ship.
That's the
We
only
were not going
only time
anywhere
we've ever done that.
until
We
they
normally
made
want to
us
get
leave.
right off the ship. We really do. We normally want to get right off the ship with everybody else. You know, like there's not much. That's why I say if you can enjoy that last meal, please do. And if you can't, just get off the ship.
This is actually an important comment here, and I'm surprised. Wanda says she has food allergies, and they do not do food allergies while in the MDR. Sorry. See, we've had a different experience. When we were on Oasis, we traveled with a family that had a lot of allergies.
I think it depends.
And they were actually very happy with the experience on Royal in the main dining room as far as the allergies.
Well, I know that
I'm surprised to hear that.
To Laura from 500 Travelers too, and she's also had a different experience too. She's had hit and misses where, apparently and Laura, were they in here? Are they in here tonight? I don't know. They're here a lot. Laura, if you're in here, 500 Travelers or Nick, I think you can fill out a form that you can submit before you get on the ship, and they'll be prepared to know if you have seating in the MDR, like a regular seating time, or even just tie it to your card. They can recognize some of the allergies and be more prepared. But we don't have that.
Both Wanda and Jamie made the same point. So I'll click on Jamie's comment here. Debarkation day breakfast in the main dining room is a great way to wrap up the cruise, and the drink package still works that morning.
I know. I always
nothing like
I gotta get my last mimosa
with your mimosa or your Bloody Mary.
Jamie, I know that's shocking to you that I have to get my last mimosa,
especially before you have to deal with 3 screaming kids all the way home.
Oh,
and they went wee 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 wah, all the way home.
Yeah.
Until we strapped them to the luggage rack on the roof. This is live. Sorry, we would never do that. That's terrible.
While we're talking about the MDR, let's talk about dining times. Are you like a set dining time person, or are you a my time dining person, or are you a freestyle type person like NCL? Like, I got to tell you, like, I am not a freestyle person. My time dining is different than I think freestyle. I love NCL. Guys, we can. That's a whole other topic. So we're not going to get into are you an NCL person or not. But I really like NCL. But the one thing that I don't like is going to whatever restaurant that you want at whatever time you want, and they don't know who you are. And I'm not a freestyle dining person. I love going to the same table, the same time every night. I am totally set.
Again, it's here we go.
This is where the conflict. Yeah,
we're splitting again. Let's see. Amanda says we'll do set, but much prefer my time. Let's see. Hold on, where'd it go? Wanda says she prefers the early and then go out and enjoy the rest of the thing. And wait, hold on. We have a question. Mike and Rihanna, thank you for joining us, by the way. What is my time dining?
Ooh, good question.
So my time, anytime, it depends on which line you're on as to what it's called. But essentially, my time dining is you go whenever you want. You can make a reservation.
Well, they prefer you to still make a reservation. Yes. So my time dining, let's talk, for example, our upcoming cruise in June. Most of the people that are going with us on that cruise, we have the group time at 5:30. It's the 5:30, you're set, you got your table, we're going to be sitting in the same area at the same time. There's also an 8 o'clock seating. That, again, is your set dining time. You go every night, you go to the same table, and you're going. My time is where you can fluctuate your times every night. So you can say that every night you want to eat at 9 o'clock, or maybe I don't even know if it goes that late, but 7:30.
Who eats at 9 o'clock at night?
Or you can say that this night I want to eat at 7:30, but the next night I want to eat at 8 o'clock, but the following night I want to eat at 6 o'clock. And you can go without making a reservation. You can walk up, and there usually will be a wait, depending on what time you show up. There may be a small wait, but they can tell you to come back in a half an hour, and we'll have your table ready for you. Or you can make your reservations when you get on the ship and say, I want this time and this time and this time on these separate nights. And you don't have to show up to the same table, the same time every night. That's my
the comments are good, getting good. So Jamie prefers the Mai Tai dining. It's when you just drink Mai Tais for dinner. I think I can get on board with that.
Hey,
I
like what you did there. On board.
That would be
Pun intended.
that would actually probably be better on a South Pacific cruise. Maybe we need a South Pacific cruise. Who's in for a South Pacific cruise?
Me, like every day.
Yeah,
and
well,
twice on Sunday, and it's Sunday. So
that's our March. That's our March 2028 trip. Kevin prefers both the 6 p.m. and the 8 p.m. seating, so that way you get both.
There you go.
Hey, you paid for it, man. You do it.
I just watched a series, and I can't. And I apologize. They're definitely not in the chat. I watched the series on Oasis that I watched from that channel the other day, and my goodness, those people, like, they just knew how kudos. They knew how to eat, man. They're like, we're going to the buffet, and then we're going to the main dining room, and then we're going back to the buffet. Like, they just like had it down, and like. I apologize. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
I once heard it said. I was impressed that most people only have one meal a day on a cruise ship. It's just that meal starts at about 8 a.m. and goes until about 9 or 10 p.m. I did not realize this, but Mike and Rihanna says that they're doing their first cruise in October 24 on the booze cruise on the Carnival Paradise. I did not realize that would be your first cruise. You got to join some of us. We got a lot of cruises scheduled. There's plenty of us all here in the chat.
That booze cruise in October actually butts up to ours.
It does. That disembarks.
The
day that we
in Miami, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, because we embark in Fort Lauderdale. And
so
I think they're back to back. The day that you get off that ship, we're getting on in Fort Lauderdale.
That'd be cool. Get a whole bunch of people to go on that one, and then all drive across from Miami to Fort Lauderdale.
If anybody wants to come over with us after the booze cruise on Freedom of the Seas, right?
It's in Tampa.
That's gonna be.
It's out of Tampa.
Oh, it's Tampa. Okay.
Out of Tampa. But still, you shoot right across Florida. Get over to Fort Lauderdale. You'll be fine. It's all good. Let's see. Kevin liked the buffet on NCL. Now we're on NCL. Let's talk a little bit. I want to talk about the Indulge.
Okay, and then let's go to this. Well, NCL actually ties into this. So let's talk about because NC. Okay, go with NCL. And what I'm saying is it ties into specialty dining a lot because NCL has a lot. Everybody has specialty dining, but especially NCL.
One of NCL's big things we'll call it is if you book a certain category or higher with their free at sea program, you can get 1, 2, 3 nights of specialty dining depending on what
included in your free at sea,
right.
So part of your package, which is really nice.
When we were on the NCL Prima, we went to I can't remember the name of that restaurant.
Moderna?
No, not Breakaway. Not Breakaway. Prima, the one upstairs where you broke the glass.
I didn't break the glass. Glass is already broken.
It's the Mediterranean restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie, help me.
I can't think of it now either.
But that one was good. We really liked that one.
No, it was really
one of the things that NCL's newest
Mediterranean restaurant
is they have the Indulge Food Hall, which again,
I
am not a foodie. I have been through this many times. I'm not the foodie. I loved Indulge Food Hall. I said it.
I want every to have it.
Granted, I did like
Palomar
was really good.
Yeah,
Palomar
it was really good.
Palomar, that's what it was. If you are on the NCL Prima or the upcoming Viva, I'm assuming they're going to have a Palomar as well. That was really, really good. There's really good food. But yes, Jamie makes a very valid point. The Indulge Food Hall was pretty awesome. Once
I did not break the glass. I swear. I don't.
All right. Technically, Julie did not break the glass. Technically, New Jersey broke the glass because the way you talk when you're from New Jersey, you see my hand is moving all over the place.
Oh, the glass, like the wine glass. I thought you were talking about the glass that was on the deck that somebody shattered. Oh, yeah, no, I broke a wine glass. It was super embarrassing. Oh my God. Like, guys, listen, talk about embarrassing moments on a ship, right? We're sitting.
We're
in
gonna
the
get some
restaurant.
juicy tea.
We're sitting-
Congratulations to Josh. Hopefully you're
He just
watching
got
this on the
married.
replay
He just
while
had his
you're
wedding
sitting
this
on your
weekend.
honeymoon.
Congratulations. Yeah, no, he's
You're not watching this on
Um,
the replay on your honeymoon.
So we're sitting at a, it's very nice. We're having a really nice, and we're talking about something, and I was making a point, and I did not slam my glass down, but what I did was I was like, it was a crystal wine glass, and I was like, and the stem just snapped. And the wine glass is still in my hand. Didn't spill a drop. I didn't spill a drop. And I'm like in the blink of an eye, there was like 3 waiters, bam, and they're like, and they're fixing it, and they're taking my wine, and they're pouring me a new glass, and I'm like, I wanted to crawl under the table. I did. I wanted to crawl on the table. I don't even know how it happened.
Julie likes to spill a lot of things, like her martini on Wanda's feet in the casino.
You still love me, Wanda. You're still here.
Catherine says my boyfriend broke 3 of those lobster crackers in a row.
Okay.
Yeah,
what else have you guys broke? What else has everybody done on it? Hey, that was a question on the vloggers. What are your embarrassing cruise moments?
Yes.
Guys, if you got embarrassing cruise moments, drop them. Thank you, Wanda. I still love you too.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry I spilled martini.
So we got pizza. We got the MDR.
I finished my second cup of water. Which means that
let's stay here. Let's finish.
You have the sitting on the side because
Well, we're
2 glasses of water. I can have it.
What is?
Yeah. So let's talk about specialty restaurants.
Water.
We'll
loop these 2 together.
What's 2?
These 2.
Gotta love Brian and his lists.
It's not a spreadsheet.
Well, let's start here. And
I wrote it out. I just wrote notes tonight.
Which is what I always do.
Little notes. Just that's it.
Thank you, Chris. Yes, the glass had a stress fracture. Absolutely. Listen.
I'm sure it was a manufacturing defect. We probably could have sued. I don't know. It was.
But so just to let you guys know, it's kind of like an ongoing joke, and at least in our household, if there's a glass to break, I will break it. I break glasses all the time in our house. Doesn't matter what it is. All of a how many glasses have I broken over the years? Countless.
So next week, next week, join us as we celebrate our 13-year anniversary of marriage and Julie's 1,300th broken glass of our marriage.
It's our anniversary next week.
Yes, it is.
The day after our live.
It is.
That's right. Is it?
But yes, I want to know, before everybody leaves, we've talked about the MDR. We've talked about pizza. We've talked about your boarding day. But I want to know, what is the, Catherine, 13 years of wedded bliss.
We should light our candle next week instead of my other candle. We'll light our candle on our live.
That's what we'll do.
We have the candle that you burn every year on your anniversary that burns down.
Sugar, you have no idea. I
love to burn it every year.
I have tried multiple times to give Julie a plastic glass, and she will not drink from a plastic glass.
It doesn't taste the same. It does not taste the same.
I'll drink out of a shoe. I don't care.
There's certain things that was not. I was talking about this. We took the kid. I took the girls to a birthday party this weekend, and I was talking to another mom about what a water snob I am. I'm even a snob about the type of water that I drink. Yes, water. That must be why. I don't know. But yeah, no.
Much to my surprise, when I came home from work the other day, and Julie ordered a water cooler for our office because we need that.
We do, because I drink.
Mike and Rihanna are getting you sippy cups.
Thank you, Wanda. Yeah, you can't drink out of plastic. It's just not the same.
Maria's anti-plastic.
All right. So specialty dining.
Specialty dining. Let's talk about specialty dining.
Well, we started the whole chat off with, we have Fahrenheit 555 booked. Teppanyaki or the hibachi grills are always
fun.
Always fun. We've talked about this though. we love doing them on a ship, but we do them at home too. Like we'll go. That's we don't go often. Maybe once or twice a year at home. For a special, a birthday here or just, a really nice night out with the kids because we love the entertainment. So on the ship, I don't need to do teppanyaki.
Sure, I saw my phone bounce. We'll get you. Shroom said DW said they sent an Instagram. I got it. Yeah. I saw my phone thing. But Carnival has hold on. Carnival has the best steak at sea. Period.
Good to know.
Ooh.
Good to know.
I'll bet you Cagney's and Chops would have something to say about your comment. Not that I've eaten at either one, but
we've had Chops before.
Well, we got the Chops in lunch.
Yeah, and we also had the we had Chops.
So
we had Chops.
If you get the key on Royal Caribbean, which is a whole nother live that could start a whole. I mean. There is a chance that the Third World War will break out over whether or not the key is worth it. But if you get the key, you get the Chops lunch on boarding day. So it's a kind of a way to get a specialty dining without paying specifically.
I want to do 150 Central Park. That's one that we're gonna have to do. Not in June, but coming up maybe. And the next time we're on an Oasis, we'll have to do that. But so we're gonna go Fahrenheit 555. And me and Bri were watching videos tonight, and it's so fun watching him like pick what he's like, I'm gonna get the surf and turf. And he loves filet, but he's like, instead of the filet, I think I'm gonna ask for the surf and turf with the ribeye. And I'm like, dude, I just love this kid. He's my kid. He's
definitely your kid.
He's so my kid. I love it.
And I remember being super there. Smart. Let's see. Kevin says, my Julie doesn't like any foods, so we don't do specialty very often. She's boring. And so I'll tell you what, Kev.
All right, Kev.
You and Julie
go eat. We'll go pick a good restaurant.
And me and Julie will go grab some chicken nuggets or something.
Yeah, you guys can have chicken nuggets or whatever.
Catherine Concept says, hibachi is always fun anytime. Yes,
it is. It's super fun. You can't go wrong because it's so entertaining.
You already clicked on that. See the World with Chris said we've had Chops and Carnival is better.
Ooh, that's
all right. Vote for.
I'm super excited. I don't know if I'll get the surf and turf.
All right, we're gonna go to Wanda. Wanda for the tiebreaker. Carnival beats Cagney's.
Okay.
And Chops. Mic drop.
I'm not surprised because
chat's over.
Carnival food is so fantastic.
I was very happy with Carnival.
NCL, I think, overall has the best food to see, but Carnival is right there with them. I mean, their food on a ship is so good. Royal, again, I feel like I'm betraying my best friend or something because I love Royal.
You are.
But, well, I'll say this: the Royal drink package is better than the Carnival drink package. I mean,
Ooh, so Chris says that they preferred Chops over 150 Central Park.
Okay. I can't. Well, you know what? I can't wait to try 150 Central Park because we're gonna have to do that. Moderno was fantastic on.
See,
on
I
Breakaway.
It was good. It wasn't great. It was good.
It was. Was it better? Okay, so let's talk about this. Was it better than the MDR?
No.
Okay. I think it was on par. You got more variety. Something to think about. I don't know. So what's another one that I want to try that we haven't done? Because we don't do a lot of specialty dining. So guys, feel free to chime in here. We're not by any means being experts here in specialty dining. But I want to do Wonderland. But I'm nervous to do it because he's not a foodie. He doesn't like food. And our kids are not very adventurous. Although it would be fun to go with Bri. I want to do Wonderland. And we'll have that opportunity again because Oasis doesn't have Wonderland. Harmony did. Oasis doesn't. But I'm pretty sure Anthem does.
Catherine says 555 was great on the Dream. MDR was better. Would try it again, though.
Okay.
Chris says, sounds like he needs to try Carnival. Chris, stand by for 2025.
Yeah, coming up.
And there you go. You talked about it. So Mike and Bria brought it. Has anyone tried Wonderland?
There you go.
There it is.
I haven't tried it. I watched so many videos on it. I think it's such an interesting, fun concept. I am not, as much as a foodie as I am, I'm not a big eater. I'm like a tapas person. I
think
love
Wonderland
small
would be good
bites.
for you.
I think Wonderland would be good for me for that thing. But like I so
Chris
as
was
much as
not
I
a
love
fan.
food, I
Chris
don't
was not a
love to
fan of
eat a
Wonderland.
ton of food. I'm the type of person who loves to taste everything. Right? Yeah.
Let's see what else.
What other really big
do Wonderland once? Everybody says do Wonderland once.
That I agree with. I don't think I would do Wonderland multiple times. Like it's like okay, I've been there, done that. Although I'm a sushi eater, I see sushi. Who said sushi?
Oh no, that was Bonsai Sushi. That would be Wanda, and somebody else said it too.
And
Have luggage will travel.
I forgot about Bonsai. We loved it.
Yummy ramen.
So I absolutely love sushi. Well, actually, I like sashimi, like because I don't really eat rice. Love sashimi, love raw fish, and nobody else eats it. So when I get on a ship, if I have a ship that I can go get that multiple times.
All right, but best specialty dining at sea.
Best specialty?
Best specialty dining at sea.
I don't think I'm going to agree with you.
We did it once.
I know we did, but I'm not. Well, I'm going to agree with you, but not with the one that we had.
No?
Nope. Go ahead.
Are you going to say your best specialty dining was Sabor on Liberty of the Seas?
Gosh, Sabor was really, really good on Liberty.
They must have brought us the entire kitchen. I mean,
Sabor
they brought
delicious.
out like a plate of tacos. It was like...
It was so good. Guys, so true story. There was so much food and it was so good. And we wanted to go get to a show or something. And I had still like half a plate of food. So I said to the waiter, I was like, I really, really, I want to eat this. We just want to get to that show and then I'm going to go back again. I just really want to finish it. So he said, no problem, ma'am. I'm going to have it sent to your room. I said, thank you so much. It's so kind. So we got back to our room like an hour later and there's a message because we always put the right things on our door. There's a message saying, we brought your food, but couldn't get in your room. So we couldn't leave it. We didn't want to leave it in the hall. And I was like, oh.
All right. This is the comment I'm going to. I'm going to because this is where I want to close it out. Wanda says she loves the chef's table on Carnival. The best of the best, especially dining. Now, we did the chef's table on the Oasis of the Seas. And if you have not seen that vlog yet, check that out.
We're literally sitting on we're so full.
Well, the chef's table on Royal Caribbean, each course comes with a different wine pairing.
Mm-hmm. That's the part that I love.
And that actually worked out
and the food was
really, really well. It was good. Cruising Koozies and Richard have joined us. Thank you and so has Julie Amos.
Hey, Julie.
Thank you for joining us. No, you missed nothing. We just talked about
food.
We just talked about how fat we're getting and eating all this food.
So I want to say something about the chef's table. The food was phenomenal. And our sommelier, do you remember his name? It's in our vlog.
Yes. Oh. He was awesome.
He made
yes.
That experience.
Great.
He was so wonderful.
Telford.
You're right. Telford.
Royal Caribbean. Awesome. Accolades to Telford.
Yes. But I think the one thing that we missed in that was we ordered it or we signed up for it online. I was super looking forward to it. It was actually our anniversary dinner. That's what I said I wanted to do for our anniversary dinner.
Is that what we should do for our anniversary on the celebration? Josh and Amanda will watch the kids. I'm sure they will.
Sure. No, so listen, the one thing that was missing from our Oasis one was there was only one other group. It was a table of like, it sits like 15, 16 people or something.
Yeah.
And there was only 4 other people that joined us. And I think that did something to the experience. They had 2 seatings that night. And when we signed up, and nobody else signed up, I guess. And it was that was disappointing to me because I think part of the experience, I'm going to throw a name out there. Nancy, Nautical Nurse Nancy has a great vlog of her chef's table, of one of her chef's table experiences. And I was just watching the people interact, and there was somebody else that had been on the week before, and just like it was such a, I don't know, an atmosphere, and we really missed that when we did our chef's table. So I do want to do chef's table again. But the food's phenomenal, but it's more than the food, guys. Do you agree with me? Do you not?
It's the experience.
It's the experience. And Telford made that experience for us.
He did.
The food made that experience for us. But if I had to add one more thing, it would have been I would have really liked to enjoy it with other people.
Yeah. And that's what we love about this is we love the fact that
it was Josh and Amanda.
Well, then they said they're kidding. They'll watch them. Catherine says, we have no interest in the chef's table because we do not enjoy interacting with strangers. Well, a stranger's just a friend you haven't met.
So when Brian and I met and we were talking about cruising, I grew up old school cruising where like when you booked your cruise, you were put at a table with other people that you didn't know. And that was always fun to me. It was really kind of a cool thing. Like you always, and if you really, really didn't like the people that you were with, you just asked the maitre d' to please change your table. Mm-hmm. But it was just a kind of a weird, interesting, fun thing. Like we've gotten so far away from that now in 2023. But the chef's table, I never thought about that. The chef's table kind of brings that back a little bit, right? You eat with some other people and meet some people that you don't know. I don't know if I want to do that every. I like it.
Catherine says it sounds like my worst social anxiety nightmare. Yes, it is. And
Brian was like, "No way! I don't want to eat with anybody I don't know."
It was fine. Hello, Richard. How are you? Let's see. See the world. Chris said they did the chef's table on Mardi Gras.
Just look at him coming out of his shell, guys.
Listen, I'm a people person. I have people skills. Who's the personality of the How We Cruise channel? Drop it in the chat, Brian or Julie. We'll end with that argument so we can go to bed fighting. All right. So we promised you that we were going to drop you our topic for next week because usually we come up with our topic pretty much as we're sitting down. To commit.
Well, thumbs up.
It's close.
Sorry, anybody who was in last week's mess. Sorry about that.
So, our topic. So, in 13 days.
Mike and Maria, I agree with you. But I absolutely appreciate.
That's what makes it dining with other people. Yeah, as long as they're cool, like you guys. But like, you know. So remember the old days? You sit at a table with 12 people, right? And then like you come back the next night and you're like, oh, can't wait to see those people again. And they switched their table. What does that say? They didn't like you.
If they don't want to sit with me, I don't want to sit with them either. I'm not offended.
Sugar says Julie has the personality. Wanda says, you're both the personalities of How We Cruise. That's why we love you. Actually, the personalities of How We Cruise are Brian Jr., Kevin, and Caitlin.
Oh, my God.
We kind of just manage this thing, whatever. Kevin spelled, Kevin, you spelled NJNV wrong. It's NJNV. But I saw what you were trying to do there. So thank you. I appreciate it. Hashtag NJNV. Let's see.
Yes.
Catherine, I worked in casinos and jails my entire life. That's an interesting combination. We're gonna have to sit down and have a drink, and you're gonna have to explain that one.
You and Brian can probably talk for a long time.
I gotta get mine back.
I still love you, Wanda.
Fan myself. Thank you, Wanda. Your check's in the mail. Let's see. Last time we got it. So
it can be awkward, you know.
The last time we were on a cruise, we had a night. So group cruises are awesome. I don't want to get off track because we're well over whatever. But anyway, we had our last group cruise. We had all the kids sitting at one table. We had all the adults sitting at another table. Everybody was all in the same location. We had the same wait staff for both tables. It was really cool. Everybody was there eating together. Everybody went off and did their own thing all day, and then everybody came back and had dinner together. It was one of the advantages of having a set time with a group cruise. It was really nice to do where we got to see everybody. Hey, what did you do today? What'd you today?
We had enough people on that cruise too, where like we would mix and match the tables even from night to night. Like there was a night that we sat with, we were usually at the end of the table with the kids, but there was a night we sat with my parents. There was a night we sat with my, my brother. There was a night, so, we kind of, because we had the same tables and same waiters, but,
we had to tip them well.
We did.
But anyway, so
add that extra.
we did say we wanted to, we started in on it, but our topic
Let's
for
talk about next week. Next week, guys.
In 13 days, we will be boarding the Carnival celebration. And we started it.
I'm so ready to be back on board.
With our last cruise where we did a couple of vlogs pre-cruise to kind of let you see what we kind of get into as far as our routine for getting set up for a cruise. So next week, we want to know how you get ready for your cruise. And we're going to talk you through how we get ready for our cruise.
How we get ready for a cruise, what we're doing, where we're at in our stage, because literally it's the 14th is next Sunday and we fly the 18th. So we're going to be 4 days before we fly and 6 days before we actually board, because we fly the 18th, but we board the 20th.
We're talking packing.
We're talking cruise prep,
checking in. We're talking, how many cruise ducks are you packing? We're talking.
By the way, if you are on Oasis of the Seas, who's our Shroom friends over here? Guys, check-in is the 9th, which is Tuesday. So that means Monday at midnight.
Stay up late.
Check in, and they're in Washington.
Oh,
It's not even as late for you. Get in and get your boarding time. If you want to get on the ship early, check in. So check in is in 2 days. So make sure you do that. So, but yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about getting ready, packing, everything we're done, check in, everything that we had to do, all that stuff. And we're also going to be talking about like some pop-up lives that we're going to have coming, because when we do board a ship, especially we have three kids that are dependent on us. They can't pack themselves. I mean, you can ask them to, but we definitely have to check it. They're completely and totally reliant on us. So if you have any questions about cruising with kids, how to pack with them, how to travel with them, we're going to be touching on that as well. And then we're also going to talk about what times you can expect us to be having some pop-up lives, because we're going to do some pop-up lives while we're boarding and also while we're traveling and also when we're down in Miami, because we're flying for this one. This one's not a home port.
No, it's going to be, we're going to talk you through the whole process. So if you have any new cruiser friends, invite them to join us next Sunday night and follow us along on our journey as we board the Carnival celebration with a lot of you all that are in the chat. We saw Have Luggage Will Travel. We'll be sailing with them. We saw J&S Adventures. They'll be traveling with us as well. And who just joined us, Daniel and Nancy Fields.
Hey, we're going to see you guys. We're going to see you guys soon.
Yes, we will see you guys very, very soon. We're excited to see you guys again. And that cruise, Jamie, I'm going to steal it if you're still here. I'm expecting that cruise to be off the chisel.
How can it possibly be? They're not on that cruise, so it can't be off the chisel.
Borrowing his phrase. Like it's...
you can't borrow it if he's not going to be on it. Sorry, I got your back, Jamie. Kick count at least number 2.
we referenced it. We what is it like when you cited it like you would do in a paper in college when you plagiarized the whole thing?
I never plagiarized.
Sure you didn't, doctor.
13 years, people.
And not a day longer.
I know. Belong to cheat. Yeah, good night, guys. It's been fun. It's been real. And with that,
real.
We'll see you on the seas.